All right, morning everyone. Today's a little bit different. At the end of this video, guys, we're going to be doing something a little bit different than what I normally do. We'll stick around, see what's in the works. But on my way home yesterday, I made this set right here in this little drainage. And got a catch last night. A little raccoon there. You guys can see him. But I'm gonna get down here and take care of him real quick, and I'll show you that remake on this set. What we did, guys, is come right here to this ditch. Right here behind me, this trap set, and I showed you. Right here behind me is a culvert coming underneath the road. And all I did was come right over here and just continues up this way. All I did was come right over here to the edge of this water. And place that trap right in there at the edge. Now he's kind of wore that out right there, guys. So what we're going to do is just come right in here. I'm going to go right there. Place that trap just right under the edge of the water. I'm just going to place it on there just like that right there. And what we'll do, we'll place that rock here like that. And that's just neck down a point right there they're going to be walking through. And we'll pick up raccoons, minks, otter. If an otter comes through here, any animal that uses this is going to go right through that little neck down point. All right, guys, made it down here to our mink sets. As we passed these other traps, it seems we've got a catch up here in our snare on the dam crossover. I'll wait and let you guys see what that is when we get there. These mink sets are still set, nothing in them, guys, so I'll work our way back up this ditch, show you guys what we got caught in the snare this morning. All right, guys, there you go. It's not what we were hoping for in that snare, but it's what we got. So how that snare worked, all I have with me is my gun to dispatch it, so we're going to ease up here on it and see if we can possibly get it dispatched without too big of a smell. Looking down here, all the rest of our traps are still set here, guys. Our 330s are still set below the dams, and our foothold's still on the upper side. He's tangled up there pretty good in that snare. I tell you what, guys, I got some riders with me today, and he sprayed whenever I shot him. I don't want to throw this skunk in that enclosed vehicle, us riding around the rest of the day. So I'm just going to leave him here, let him expire right here, and then I'll pick him up tomorrow. As we come through tomorrow, get him picked up and out of there. Alright, guys, made it over here to the pond where we had the herring caught yesterday, and got a miss right here. Can't tell by looking at the trap what happened, but we're gonna go ahead and walk up here, see if we got anything in this drowning on this set up here, top of the trail. Whatever we missed, if it was using that trail, we should have it on one end or another. And this trap here is still set. I'll walk down here to the ditch and see if we got anything. Look at here, guys. So we don't have what we want, but we do got a raccoon there. So he's possibly the culvert that set that trap off up there. Looking behind him down there in the water, I can still see that my stick's sticking up. So that trap's still set there in the edge of the water. So we picked him up in between these sets. I'll get him taken care of, get down here and check this trap, make sure it's still in working condition, and then we'll get over here and check the dam, see if we possibly got a beaver on it. All right, guys, just walking down here to this dam. It's not stopped up like it was yesterday. So hopefully we got something in that drowning rod. I can still see my stick sticking up. I'm almost gonna bet we don't. I can see my 330. It's still sitting down here at the bottom. My drowning mechanism's still here, guys. I'm gonna be careful, just move some of these leaves out of the way and see what's happening with this trap. The trap's tripped, so we had a miss here. You can set it back in here, guys, and just try again tonight. These leaves really make it hard trapping these ditches. We'll get what least we can out of the way here. Get it floating close. And just try again tonight. Right there on that step. We're just gonna bed this thing back in here, get it secure with this dirt and mud that's around. And we're just gonna take a few of those leaves, put it right over the top of it, guys, and there we go. That trap's set back. We'll get up here and reset this other one we got up here that was tripped. There we go, guys. And put that cable, anchor cable, back underneath that trap. Gonna dig these little places for the levers to go to get that trap back down there. We're just gonna build that mud up around that dog so that dog they don't feel it. Make sure that trap is secure in here, just like that. All we're gonna do, guys, is take a few of these leaves, put on top of it to cover the top of that trap. Just like that. We're just gonna stand this grass up around the edges of it. There we go, guys. That set's remade there. water level gets higher, they'll make, like those that were on back there, that's when the water was higher. They go and have to make new ones. And as the water falls, they'll make them at different levels of the water. Yeah, that's how they mark their territory. So there's probably a couple of different colonies of beavers in here close. It's like a boundary. Yeah, like you can set trap right there where they're crawling out of the water at and catch them.
So that's like a whole separate.
Yeah, it's a different clan than what we saw back there. Yeah, like over here on this point. Just out here kind of walking around, guys, and here's an old hut here, not being used right now. This is one of their high water level huts. And then they'll have another hut somewhere else, low water level, that they'll move. And as the water changes, they'll move back and forth between the houses. Here you can see the water being down. You can see all the runs coming to it and the entrance holes. It looks like they just come in at when this tree fell over at the root base of it and built their house around that root base. Here's a run coming out the back of it. Of course, that's not being used now because it's dry, but when it floods up in here and all this is covered in water, this is one of their work runs going out of the hut, going back up into the timber. See another one here going back up, back toward the main water river. As that hut we were just at, it's back this direction. That run come out across dry land. It's coming over here to this bigger slough area, deeper area. You can see there's actually some beaver in here. Probably a colony living in here right now. A lot of fresh chew sticks. That's where they've been cutting those trees right up there. We're just kind of out exploring today and looking around. But there's definitely a good colony of beaver in here. Hey guys, we're out here on this river system putting in some beaver traps, and I hadn't been filming today much, but we've got several sets put out. We're going to run them for a little bit, see what happens. Right here where the boat's sitting behind me, we put a trap on a castor mound right there. Look up here in the edge of the woods, you see this sign up here, and it looks like a trapper. A trapper's been here before, probably set right where I'm sitting at. But anyway, this old monument here, it says born 2/22/35, went trapping 1/27/98. It said he loved his family and friends. Pretty cool monument to find out here in the swamps. Makes me wonder if he died out here on the trap line, or if that's just what he enjoyed doing, and that's when he passed. But this could either one of his favorite spots or something. Anyway, always neat to find stuff like this out in the swamps.